What if your cat has been silently waiting for you to do just one thing, and you've been missing it your whole life together? Most pet owners believe they understand their cat pretty well, but there's a whole list of things your cat quietly longs for that almost no one talks about. And here's what makes it so striking. These aren't grand or complicated gestures. They're incredibly simple. But if you keep missing them, which most owners do without ever realizing, your cat eventually stops trying to communicate altogether. Here's the first thing they've been waiting for. 1. Give them a high place they can call their own. Have you ever watched your cat climb to the top of the refrigerator and immediately lifted them down? Most owners do. But that moment you thought was misbehavior, your cat was simply following one of their most powerful natural instincts. Cats are hardwired to seek out the highest spot in any room. In the wild, elevation means survival. It means visibility, control, and protection from threats below. Research in animal behavior has shown that cats with access to vertical spaces display noticeably lower stress level compared to those without. That's not just a preference, it's a genuine need, and most owners never fulfill it. Think about your home for a moment. Where does your cat retreat when something frightens or overwhelms them? If the answer is under the bed or squeezed behind furniture, that tells you everything. They are taking shelter low because there was never a safe option up high. A wall-mounted shelf, a tall cat tree beside a window, or even a cleared-off bookshelf with a folded blanket on top can dramatically shift your cat's emotional state. When a cat has an elevated space they feel ownership over, they stop hiding and start observing. That transition, from hiding to watching, is the moment your cat begins to feel like the home belongs to them too. 2. Stop touching them when they didn't ask. Have you ever reached out to pet your cat, only to have them flinch, dodge, or simply walk off? Most owners brush it off, but your cat just communicated something important, and it went unheard. Here's what most people don't understand. Every time you initiate physical contact without your cat's invitation, you're quietly eroding a layer of trust. Once or twice means nothing, but dozens of times a day, over weeks and months, that trust slowly depletes. Cats are among the few domesticated animals that need to initiate affection on their own terms for it to genuinely feel good. Studies in feline behavior have found that cats who maintain control over when and how they are touched tend to form deeper bonds with their owners than those who are touched freely and without signals. So what does an invitation actually look like? It's the headbutt against your palm, the slow walk toward you with the tail held straight up, the moment they settle into your lap on their own. Those are open doors. Everything else is you entering without knocking. The hardest part? Doing nothing. Letting your cat walk right past you without reaching down. Keeping your hand still while sitting on the couch. It feels strange, but the moment you stop chasing and start waiting, something shifts. Your cat starts coming to you more often. Not because you coax them, but because you became someone safe to approach. 3. Get down on the floor with them. When did you last sit on the floor beside your cat? Not to pick them up, not to clean something, just to exist alongside them. Most owners overlook this, but your cat spends their entire life looking up at you. You're a towering, fast-moving figure that fills their field of vision every day. From their vantage point, you can seem unpredictable, and unpredictable things don't feel safe. But something interesting happens when you lower yourself to their level. Animal behavior researchers have noted that body height is interpreted by cats as a signal of dominance or potential threat. The smaller and lower you position yourself, the less intimidating you become, and the more approachable you feel. Try it. The next time your cat is relaxing in the living room, simply sit on the floor a few feet away. Don't call them over. Don't extend your hand. Just share their space at their height. Watch what follows. Many cats will look at you differently almost right away. Some will slowly wander over. Others will simply sink deeper into their resting position, because for once, you're not something they need to keep an eye on. This is especially effective with shy, anxious, or newly adopted cats. You could spend months trying to build trust through treats and toys, or you could sit on the floor for 10 minutes and let your presence do the work. 4. Let them sniff before you touch. When you go to pet your cat, do you offer your hand first, or do you head straight for the ears? Be honest. Most owners skip this step every time, and it quietly chips away at trust without anyone noticing. Here's your cat's reality. Their sense of smell is roughly 14 times more powerful than yours. Scent is how they interpret the world around them, how they recognize you, read your emotional state, and decide whether a moment feels safe or uncertain. When you bypass a sniff and go straight for contact, you're essentially skipping a greeting and going straight into someone's personal space. The fix is almost embarrassingly easy. Before touching your cat, extend one finger or the back of your hand a few inches from their nose. Let them come to it. Let them gather the information they need. If they lean in or press their nose to your hand, that's your green light. If they pull back or look away, that's your answer too. Research into feline handling behavior has found that cats who were allowed to initiate contact through scent exploration first showed fewer signs of tension and discomfort. That single small pause before touching changes everything about how your cat experiences your hand. Think about every time throughout the day you reach for your cat. Now picture each one of those moments beginning with a 2-second pause. That's all it takes. 2 seconds that say, I'm asking, not assuming. 5. Build a routine they can rely on. Have you ever noticed your cat sitting by their bowl at the exact same time every day, without any visible cue? That's not coincidence. That's your cat showing you what they need from you most. Cats don't process time the way we do. They live by patterns. When you feed them at the same hour, play with them at the same window of the day, and settle into your evening in familiar ways, your cat builds an internal rhythm around your schedule. That rhythm becomes a foundation of their sense of safety. When that foundation shifts, something in them shifts too. Research in feline health has identified unpredictable living environments as one of the primary causes of chronic stress in indoor cats. And we're not talking about major upheavals. We're talking about small, everyday inconsistencies. Feeding a half hour late, skipping play sessions for a stretch, coming home at irregular times each night. To you, that's just real life. To your cat, the most stable thing in their world just became unreliable. The solution isn't rigid scheduling. It's consistency in the moments that matter. Feed them around the same time each day. Offer a short play session they can count on. Even sitting in the same spot during your evening routine gives your cat a rhythm they can exhale into. Most owners want their cat to be warmer, more playful, more connected, but never link that to routine. A cat who can't predict what's coming is always on alert. And a cat always on alert doesn't have the bandwidth to bond the way they want to. Routine is what lowers that guard. 6. Talk to them out loud. Do you narrate things to your cat when you're alone? Talk to them while you make coffee, or mutter about your day while walking through the house. If so, you're not strange. You're doing the one thing your cat has been hoping for longer than anything else. Here's something most people have never considered. Cats don't meow at other cats, at least not as adults. Meowing is a form of communication they developed specifically to interact with humans. Your cat looked at you over time and created an entirely unique vocal language with one audience in mind: you. Studies in animal cognition have found that cats develop individual vocal patterns shaped by their specific owner, meaning no other cat on earth sounds quite like yours, because no other cat is trying to reach you. But here's what's easy to miss. Your cat has been using that language every single day. At the door when you come home, in the kitchen while you cook, down the hallway at night when they follow you from room to room. They've been talking, and most owners never talk back. You don't need special words or a particular tone. Just speak to them the way you'd speak to someone who shares your space. Say good morning. Narrate what you're making for dinner. Tell them how your day went. It might feel a little silly at first, but research into animal cognition confirms that cats recognize their owner's voice and respond to it differently than they do to a stranger's. They are genuinely listening, and they know when you're the one speaking.